Alright, welcome back to part 2 of PoLaRiS Let's Play Pokemon Red. It is July 3rd, and I could hear people blowing fireworks outside. I had this idea, I've had it for a while. I thought it'd be funny to go in my backyard and shoot my pistol. I don't think they'd ever know because, you know, people are shooting the fireworks off. I think it would be funny to shoot that off in the backyard, but of course that's illegal because they don't want you to accidentally hit anybody. But I bet you if I did it, I could get away with it. Now I'm going to attempt to capture this Weedle, which it shouldn't be hard. He's a freaking level 4. Yeah, string shot. What a useless attack. You want to lower my speed. And we get it on the first try. And then they add more information because you want to get all the information on all the different Pokemon. Oh, now we got a Pokeball to replace the Pokeball I used on that Weedle. Talking about Pokemon, somebody told me that if you capture all 151 it's either 150 or 151. I don't know if Mew counts or not, but I remember reading that you weren't supposed to be able to capture Mew unless if you did a glitch. You actually had to get a Mew by trading it with like Nintendo staff members. I remember reading that somewhere. But everybody does the Mew glitch, but I'm not going to do that in this game. But anyway, I heard if you capture all 150 Pokemon, well, 151, you get a battle Professor Oak, which is pretty cool, but I never got to do that because the only version I have with the first generation games is Red, because Red, Blue, and Yellow, they'll have like different Pokemon available. I don't know, you might be able to capture all the types on Yellow. I'm not sure. But anyway, you just do the trade. You just trade like all the different types and collect them, and then you have 151, and then you could battle Professor Oak. Let's talk about my name. My name is SCA PoLaRiS 90. And you guys probably don't know what that stands for. It stands for SOCOM Combined Assault. And I play a lot of online games. I play mostly shooters. And I played SOCOM 3 / Combined Assault. They both had the same online. I played that game for about 3 years. And I'll tell you a story. I ran into a guy on there with another clanmate, and whenever we're in the lobbies, I always look at the profiles to see what their comment says and see what their join date is, because I hate a lot of these people that made their account just a week ago. But anyway, I looked at his comment and it said like some uh, shark rodeo champion or something. And then we get to talking to him, and he tells me that he's the shark rodeo champion, and then he tells us the story how he got into shark rodeoing, and it's pretty funny. He claims that he was at some beach party in Brazil, and he was having a good old time like they always do. And he looked out into the ocean, and he saw all these people getting eaten alive. And then he talked to this other dude at the party. What are they doing in there? And he explained to them they're doing shark rodeo. I guess it's this, like, well, it's not underground, but you know, it's this sport that nobody knows about that has a huge cult following. And anyway, he tells him about the sport, and then this guy goes back home or whatever, back to the U.S., and then he got into doing shark rodeo competitively, and he claimed that, I can't remember what state it was. It was in the Northeast. I think he started in Maine, or I don't know. But he claimed that he hopped on boat to boat, and these guys were all pirates. These guys were all pirates. And he would ride on a boat for like 30 minutes or an hour, then jump onto the next boat, which is illegal. You can't leave the country without checking out. But he gets all the way down to in the Caribbean, and he competes in this tournament that he supposedly won. And you know how boxing and stuff has the championship belt? Well, the shark rodeo has the yellow bandana, and that's like a real prestigious thing. It's and he has that, and that's like the highest honor you could ever get in shark rodeo. But obviously, it was a bunch of BS. What he was telling me, I don't believe it, but it's a pretty funny story. Anyway, after I get done healing my Pokemon here, I will be going back to the Viridian Forest, and I will be capturing a Pokemon that most people don't, well, I think most people don't know about. So let me save my game here, because I am playing on Super Nintendo, and you know, if you just bump that, the game will freeze, and then you have to start all over if you don't save. Alright, and I believe this Pokemon, I don't want to reveal it just yet, but I believe you could only capture it at the end of the forest here. I don't think you could capture it at the beginning or the middle. You have to be right here at the end. And you know, the funny thing is, whenever I don't want to get into a battle with a wild Pokemon, I can't, well, whenever I don't want to get into a battle, like, I'll take 2 steps and automatically a wild Pokemon will appear. But whenever I want to capture one, I'll be like running around just like this, and it's like I have repel on. And of course I can't get the Pokemon that I want right away because Weedle, Caterpie, and Metapod, and Kakuna, or whatever the fuck it's called, is more common here. So anytime now. You know what I should do? Well, I'm not going to do it, but I think it would be funny sometime to capture a Metapod and use that as my Pokemon in Battle Brock. You could only use the move Hardened. You can't attack. So you'll lose the gym leader battle. But I don't want to do that because I don't want to spend extra time just screwing around. I want to get this going. Now hopefully that Pokemon will appear. Nope. Another Kakuna. We'll burn that grass Pokemon up. That's a good thing about Charmander. Here we go. Here it is, Pikachu. Yes, you can capture Pikachu at the beginning of the game. We'll weaken it. Only took one hit. And now we're going to capture it. There we go. We now have a Pikachu. Nope, I do not want a nickname. Now let's go back to Pewter City or Pewter Town and take advantage of healing the Pokemon up. You know, I thought it'd be really funny to just do a run on this game where I don't use the Pokemon Center, just like pretend they don't exist, and only heal my Pokemon with like potions and stuff. Have to buy all this stuff to keep them going. So if like one of your Pokemon faints, you have to revive them. And I thought that would be neat, but of course you'll run out of money. Let's burn this stupid Pidgey. And that's pretty much it for part 2. So that's it for now. I'll see you in part 3.